Oh, hey guys, look, it's the Apple event. Uh-oh. Oh, it's all gone. The Apple event is completely leaked. It's all out. I gotta tell you guys everything that's coming. AirPods 3 apparently expected, obviously, like the biggest spoilers ahead because we're literally breaking down everything. Just wanted to warn you so you can't cry. All right. Let's get into it. This is Apple September 14th event. Let's go. So what are you waiting for? If you're excited for today's video, drop a like down below. It seriously helps me and the channel out. And click that subscribe button and turn on the bell for notifications so that you never miss a beat. God, my legs are just absolutely soaked now because you guys don't know how many times I did that take, and I'm wet. But you know what else I'm wet for? I'm wet for the Apple event on Tuesday. Obviously, you guys have seen this teaser, but I wanted to open up with this, which are some additional teasers Apple has thrown on TikTok and Twitter, and I find it really interesting that they go with the same night theme, but you can see it's pink flowers right here. And I don't know if this is too crazy of an assertion, but considering the new iPhone is rumored to come in pink or a bronze, and then we see some pink looking flowers, I believe everything in cinematography is a choice, and Apple made this choice intentionally. So I wouldn't say this is pink confirmed, but I would say it's yet another hint at, you know, being out somewhere kind of remote, maybe some astrophotography in the sky, the pink color of new iPhones. It's all here, and I wanted to open with that because it's fun to see some confirmation from the company before we talk about some rumors. But anyway, the reason I'm here today is because in the past 48 hours, guys, we have gotten the dude revving their engine. We love that. You know, we've also gotten so much information about the iPhone 13, iPhone 13 Pro, and even the Apple Watch Series 7. But we already knew those were coming. What we didn't think would be happening, what I was not confident in until today, is AirPods 3. Guys, AirPods 3 are coming in just 2 days. Now, what these look like in the expected feature set, that isn't new information. These have been extensively leaked over the past few months, and even in April, I was expecting these. There were credible rumors back in April that these were coming at the April event, and now, you know, I don't want to beat myself up too much, but I was pretty wrong. It's September and they still haven't come. But Guomin Shi is one of the best, I think the longest running Apple source in the game, at just over 75% accurate, and he made it clear he thinks these are coming.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
And it's time for a hot take. I'm gonna mess up my hair, but it's absolutely worth it. I had to put on the hot take helmet today, guys, because I'm about to say some things that you may disagree with. Let me look as horrible as possible. I'm about to blow your mind. Batten down the hatches. We're going in. We're going in. All right, so I'm more excited for AirPods 3 than anything else at this event. That's the hot take. That's it. I'm more excited for AirPods 3. Yeah, quick little transition this time. But the reason I am most excited for AirPods 3 is because I genuinely, I think, enjoy my AirPods more than anything else. I mean, obviously, I use the iPhone, I have the Apple Watch, but there's just something about AirPods. I've become way more active recently and been working out all the time.
As you guys can tell.
And AirPods 3 have been the pivotal point in that journey. It's incredible. I don't know what to tell you. I love my AirPods, and I really think the 3s are going to be a good update. The data is obviously the biggest news here, but we've also gotten a fresh report from Max Weinbach, who's becoming a pretty good source, over 68% accurate, telling us about the battery case and also about some improved sound quality we can expect. First up, the battery case for AirPods 3 being redesigned will include additional space for the battery, and they say it's going to be about 20% bigger, which, you know, a fifth increase is actually pretty impressive for battery tech, just series over series. And the same report also says that wireless charging case will be standard now. It's not like you'll be able to choose between wired and wireless, and now things are starting to add up, because in Guo's report, he says the AirPods 2 are actually expected to stick around in Apple's lineup, which I think is going to end up looking like this. AirPods 2 will stick around at the low end of the lineup for people that just want the cheapest pair of wireless earbuds they can get from Apple at $159, and then the AirPods 3 will start at $199 with the wireless charging case. And if you do opt for AirPods 3, you'll be getting improved sound. It doesn't sound like the highs and the mids will see much of an improvement, but apparently the bass, due to the new design for AirPods 3, that's going to be a pretty big change. And if there was one area that Apple I wish would have focused on for sound quality, it is this. The bass is just not as good on AirPods 2 as it is on AirPods Pro. So seeing Apple tweak that and work on it, it's going to make these AirPods 3 a pretty compelling upgrade. I am most excited for these. I can't wait to buy them. Get hyped. But guys, that's just 1/3 of the event. Of course, iPhone 13 and Apple Watch, they're still going to be the stars. And let's start off with the iPhone 13. And considering the fact that most everything has already been leaked quite forever and in great quantity, we only have one new piece of information today, which is about the storage. Guo says the new lineup is going to look like this. The iPhone 13 will start at 128 gigabytes now, up from 64, which is a major improvement, and then 256 and 512 will be available on the standard 13s. And then for those of you buying the Pros, those will start in parity at 128 gigabytes, but also go up to 256, 512, and finally, the definitive answer, the iPhone 13, according to Guomin Shi, will have 1 terabyte. Which it's just a mind-numbing amount of storage. I don't know. Will you buy that? Yeah, by far though, the biggest part of the story for me though is the fact that Apple's doubling the base storage. 128 gigabytes is now the entry level for the iPhone. That's a pretty big deal. I mean, you have to remember just 5 or 6 years ago, we still had 16 gigabytes as the minimum. Now somebody do the math on that and let me know down below. How many more times is 16 to 128? You let me know down below. That's basically all we've heard about the iPhone 13, I guess, because essentially everything else has been leaked. But the Apple Watch Series 7 has been dominating the news cycle with a plethora of news stories about what to expect. Number one biggest news here, guys. There were those delays that I reported on. We thought the Apple Watch Series 7 might not ship until October or potentially later in the year. That is not going to be the case. According to both Mark Gurman and Guomin Shi, Apple has solved these production issues and the release is happening as expected. Specifically Guo saying it's going to happen on time. So this makes it clear that this will be announced at the event on Tuesday, but also that it will likely ship in September alongside the iPhone 13 that ship in September. It's not going to be delayed till October or November, and maybe some of the supply is constrained, but it doesn't really sound like that. So get ready to drop that coin, but not just because the watch is coming out on schedule, because the battery life is apparently going to get better for the first time in the Apple Watch's history. According to Max Weinbach, Apple, because of the new design, has found a way to increase the battery life. And since, believe it or not, the first generation Apple Watch in 2015, Apple has said 18 hours. Through every single Apple Watch upgrade they've put out over the years, Apple has said the same thing, always on display or not, 18 hours of battery life. It has never changed. And out of every product Apple's ever released in their history, I can't think of another product that has seen 0 improvement in battery life in 6 years. And it's probably for good reason, because the Apple Watch is getting better and they're constrained in size until this year when the watch is getting thinner, but the design is changing, meaning the internals are going to be a little bit different. There's like a new double-sided chip that's going to be in here, meaning the battery life will go up. Hopefully. Because we've never seen this, I just don't really believe it yet. I think Apple's gonna say 18 hours yet again, but maybe this would be the time, if ever, that Apple would improve the battery life. Because if the design is getting tweaked, they obviously messed around with the internals, and if they mess with the internals, they had to touch the battery, and if they touch the battery, maybe they say it's better. But you guys let me know down below in the comments what you think about the Apple Watch battery life. The bad news that I have for you guys at the end of this video is that we're not hearing that there's gonna be a one more thing or some bonus crazy surprise that nobody's expecting. So I wanted to tamper your expectations there. The only little last final tidbit we've heard about the event is that Apple plans to announce that they're going to sell all colors of the iMac in store now. Mark Gurman reports that while only blue, pink, green, and silver were available in stores historically, you'll now be able to get the yellow and the orange and the purple, which are by far the most standout colors of that collection, the most unique. Apple is now going to stock those. Previously, they had to be ordered online. So that'll be the Mac news at the event. The MacBook Pro, the M1X, is not coming until the next several weeks. It's going to be at an event in October or November. So no MacBook Pro this month. I don't think we're going to see the iPad mini after all. We just haven't seen any credible rumors about that. Maybe we see a new version of the base $329 iPad as well at this event. So final prediction, 100% AirPods 3, Apple Watch, iPhone 13. That's the event. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, drop a like down below, hit subscribe so you're always staying up to date on the latest Apple news. I've been Sam. As you can see, my brain is starting to burn out from all this content we've been making. Anyway, guys, it's around the corner. So excited. Apple event in like 2 days. Let's go!